Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Amber Patterson, Chief Procurement Officer for the town of Barnstable. Today is July 17th, had to double check, and the time is 12:01. Bids were due by noon. Today we are here for the public bid opening for the FY25 HVAC renovations at Barnstable Intermediate School. This was a reissued project, and this is for the filed subbid of electrical. This bid opening is being recorded and it will be posted on the government access channel and be available to anyone. And then I will also send out the preliminary filed subbid results at the conclusion of this bid opening. And then via an addendum, we will issue the official filed subbid results. I do ask that everyone remain on mute. If at the conclusion of this bid opening you have any questions, you can contact me directly either by calling or emailing. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, so right now you should be able to see the Town of Barnstable procurement portal. Again, this project is for the FY25 HVAC renovations at Barnstable Intermediate School for the filed subbid category of electrical. We received 7 submissions for this category. We received a submission from American Electrical Construction Co. Inc. today, July 17th, 2025 at 11:46 a.m. We received a bid from Anise Electrical Services Inc. received today, July 17th, 2025 at 10:17 a.m. We received a bid from Boston Electric and Telephone Corp. Received today, July 17th, 2025 at 9:51 a.m. We received a bid from Bright Light Electrical Co. Inc. Received July 15th, 2025 at 12:31 p.m. A bid came in from General Air Conditioning and Heating Inc. Received July 16th, 2025 at 5:15 p.m. We received a bid from MV Electrical Contractors Inc. Received July 17th, 2025 at 9:29 a.m. And we received a bid from Systems Contracting Inc. Received July 17th, 2025 at 11:26 a.m. So now I'm going to go into requested information and I will unseal each of the documents. And as I unseal them, there is a date and time stamp associated with each of the requested documents. All right, so now we'll go back to our submissions. And the first bid we'll open is that American Electrical Construction Inc. submission. Okay, so the subbid or submittal form is here for electrical. The bid is for the contract sum of $815,000. That is 815,000.00. Looks like addenda 1 is acknowledged, and this may be used by any general bidder except CTA Construction Managers LLC, BC Construction Co. Inc., and Northern Contracting Corp. The combined certificate of tax and noncompliance is included. We will check the bid bond. 5% bid bond is here. And next we want to pull up the certificate of eligibility. And that is here. And electrical is a listed category. And I did see that the update statement is also here, but that is a confidential document that is not to be opened during this bid opening. All right, next we'll go to Anise Electrical Services Inc. And the bid is for the contract sum of $282,000. That's 282,000. Addenda 1 is acknowledged, and this subbid may only be used by Enterprise Equipment Co. Inc. We'll pull up that combined cert for non-collusion, tax, and OSHA training, and that's included. We will pull up the bid bond. 5% bid bond is here. And we're going to pull up that certificate of eligibility. And that is here in the category for electrical. Next, we'll open the bid received from Boston Electric and Telephone Corp. And the bid for the contract sum of $288,698. That's 288,698. Addenda 1 is acknowledged, and there's no exceptions or exclusions. The combined certificate is here. The 5% bid bond is here. And the DCAM certificate of eligibility is here. Next, we will go to Bright Light Electrical Co. Inc. And the bid is for the contract sum of $426,000. That's 426,000.00. Addenda 1 is acknowledged, and this subbid may be used by any general bidder except GTC, GVW, E. Amonte & Sons, and Northern Contracting. The combined certificate is here, signed and included. $5% bid bond is included. And the certificate of eligibility for electrical is included. The next bid is from General Air Conditioning and Heating, Inc. The bid for the contract sum of $725,000.00. That is 725,000.00. Addenda 1 is acknowledged, and this subbid may only be used by General Air Conditioning and Heating, Inc. The combined certificate of tax compliance, non-collusion OSHA is included. The bid bond in the amount of 5% is here. And the DCAM certificate of eligibility is here for the category of electrical. The next bid is from MV Electrical Contractors, Inc. The bid is for the contract sum of $349,570. 349,570.00. Addenda 1 is acknowledged, and there's no exceptions or exclusions. The combined certificate is signed and included. The 5% bid bond is here. And the DCAM certificate of eligibility is here for electrical. Okay, and our final bid is from Systems Contracting, Inc. And the bid is for the contract sum of $347,000. That is 347,000.00. Addenda 1 is acknowledged and there's no exceptions or exclusions. The combined certificate of tax compliance, non-collusion, and OSHA training is included. The bid bond is here in the amount of 5%. And the certificate of eligibility for DCAM is here in the category of electrical. All right, so that will conclude today's bid opening. If you have any questions, please reach out. You can unmute yourself now if you have a question you want to ask me now. If not, I will be posting the preliminary filed subbid results on Bonfire. Anyone who is a plan holder and has pulled the documents will be notified when that posting does go out. I hope everyone has a great afternoon and thank you for joining us.